What's up, everybody? It's Justin back again. It's been difficult to keep this under wraps, but I was lucky enough to be one of the few to try out the new HobbyPlus Terranaut 8x8 rock crawler ahead of time. And it was difficult to keep under wraps because of how awesome this thing is. So far, anyone who's played with the truck has had an absolute blast. It truly is a ton of fun. Upon first glance, it might not seem that capable, but you are mistaken, and so was I. This thing absolutely shreds out of the box. I could not imagine one with upgrades. When we get to the video, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. To save a little time on the spec sheet, you're basically looking at the Arctos 6x6, but with an added front axle and new body. It also has 8-wheel steering. The battery has also been upgraded to an 1100 mAh 2S LiPo. Here's a quick clip of me trying to unbox this thing with one hand. It comes with your typical USB balance port charger, a nut wrench to remove the wheels and tires, and also your sway bar links. It also comes with an updated FlySky controller that we will cover later. And here's the beast itself. And thankfully, here comes the plastic unwrapping clip. Overall, this thing is gigantic in size. It truly is. It's basically from the second axle back to the rear axle, it is the 6x6 Arctos. They just added a fourth axle up front. But don't let that trick you into thinking this is not a maneuverable vehicle that you can get over or around anything you want. I will say the one upgrade you're going to want is metal drive shafts, but that's pretty much true with any ready-to-run rock crawler. Here's a quick picture of the 2S LiPo I was talking about earlier. And here's some quick pics under the cab and a video of how the body clip system works. It honestly holds very well, and we're yet to have it come loose. There's also a trailer hitch hinting at upcoming accessories. Here's the new FlySky remote that comes with it, and channel 5 is your 4-wheel steering control. Channel 6 controls the gear shifting. Channel 4 controls the bed-mounted winch, and channel 3 controls the lights. There's a couple clicks that don't do anything, but we will call them a bonus. And here's a quick video displaying the winch in action. It's a 3-position switch that bounces back and forth, so you have out, stop, in, stop, and it just keeps going back and forth. And now let's finally get into some driving action. This is all first gear, by the way. This is when we just started out driving it, so you see it even takes us, experienced drivers, a few minutes to get the hang of 8-wheel steering. But once you do, it is very rewarding, and I promise you can take this truck just about anywhere. First actual test will be the spiral ramp. Most 4-wheel trucks fail at doing this, and this is not going to turn much better. Well, that was my first thought, but I was proven wrong. Even modified trucks with aggressive overdrive usually has to do a 3-point turn here. This next one caught us off guard and was quite funny when it did. This is the moment we realized the true capability of the truck.
That's how
After that one, we're like, okay, let's try the most difficult obstacles we have. Participants of our facility knows that's a brutal obstacle, and it treated it like a speed bump. And it's not just because he gassed it. That doesn't work with other trucks either. Here's another quite impressive one. Not many trucks like this descent, but this thing acts like it's just a walk in the park. I'll go ahead and say it now, the truck's biggest downfall is bumper clearance. If you can lop the bumpers off, this thing is going to be virtually unstoppable. And here is a killer example of how maneuverable this truck can be when driven properly. That turn is over 90 degrees, and there's many small four-wheel trucks that fail to do it. The rest of the course isn't too crazy, but one notable thing is how narrow the course is. This is not a small vehicle, but yet we're going to take it down small vehicle paths, successfully at that. We both figured this would be the spot that gives it the most trouble, but no, it really wasn't that big of an issue. So at this point in the video, we honestly couldn't find many things that the truck wasn't good at. It pretty much powered through everything in the course. Now, I have since redesigned the course for this season coming, so I'll try to get another video posted up relatively soon of the course changes and what it's capable of on that one. I'm hoping this video has put any worries you may have to bed on the truck's ability to turn or climbing ability. I think overall this thing is absolutely insane. And I just recently got word that they are going to offer this at $269.99, which honestly is a deal for what you're receiving. We've ran a lot of competitions at Option RC and we're starting to test a lot of vehicles. And so far, this one is the most impressive by far out of the box. Between this and the Arctos, I think it's safe to say we need to petition RCMCCA and see if we can get a 6x6 plus class specifically added for big trucks like these.